Okay.
All right, we are back with some more Fallout 3.
4.
4, yes, 4.
4. You forgot what game we're playing.
Yep.
Well, actually, no, what game you're playing. I'm just... Okay, you're the one who is playing it, so...
But okay, so democracy has failed us because most people weren't actually, the polling thing only got like 2 votes, and it was a split. But I think what most people really wanted to see was us responding to this distress call, which, since it's been a minute, we'll go ahead and...
Play it.
Yeah, play it.
Play it again.
And then go to Corvega and just basically avoid doing the main quest for as long as possible, instead of amuse ourselves with side quests.
Just destroy as much shit as we can.
Automated message repeating. This is Scribe Halen of Reconnaissance Squad Gladius to any unit in transmission range. Authorization ARCS, Ferrum, 9-5. Our unit has sustained casualties, and we're running low on supplies. We're requesting support or evac from our position at Cambridge Police Station.
Well, it's kind of open and shut. I guess we can kind of do that. And before we go...
brief.
Yeah, and besides, even if they've been wiped out, there's probably some things that can be scavenged. So let's take a quick look. We've got 1 round of 10mm, some frag grenades, and 460 rounds of 38 ammo.
Not too bad.
I think we can do this. And we've got a couple other weapons that have bits and pieces of ammo. So
That's what it is with you. Always the bits and pieces.
Yep. And let's see. Yes, we're being very stealthy walking down the middle of a road. Walking down the middle of a road with our gun out, but we're actually looking at some ghouls. So might as well.
Ooh, explosions.
Oh yeah, and there's landmines scattered around here, so it's probably better to let the ghouls find those than find them ourselves.
It's nice to have the ghouls around when they're able to do that so that you don't kill yourself.
Let's see. I mean, you can disarm landmines if you find them in time, but usually it's pretty chancy, especially early on.
Indeed. Well, and you often, stumble into things.
Oh, like that one right there on the other side of this school.
What's really nice is that they actually have like a little bit of shine and a slight.
Dog meat, you almost gave me a heart attack.
For God's sakes, dog meat. Don't blow yourself up.
Don't blow me up with you.
No.
Yeah, see, right there. Kind of got an edge up on... There we go. Yeah, we can take it with us. Because you never know when you might need a landmine.
A landmine is often useful. Is that a ghoul up there standing?
Might be.
As long as he hasn't seen you.
Now, let's see. It looked like there was a ghoul off to the side here in this... Yes, and I do believe he's seen me.
And he seems hungry.
Let's see... Get him, dog!
The ghouls really are terrifying, and it puts me in the mind of 28 Days Later.
And there's a frag mine right under that car wheel. So I think we'll kind of address the other thing you can do with frag mines. It's a little bit trickier, but dog, out of the way. You're not helping.
The companion is not helping.
There we go. You can shoot mines to blow them up instead.
There we go.
Yeah,
and the cars do blow up.
Yeah, if you thought cars blowing up in old movies was bad, that's nothing compared to the Fallout 1950s cars.
Well, what's really interesting about that is the fact that, these are all cars that are apparently running on nuclear power.
Yeah?
So every single time one of these blows up, you end up with you know, radiation.
There's one over there. So we're wandering into a nest of ghouls right about now.
It's Ghoul Town. Ghoul Town, what used to be USA.
Yeah.
Dog meat, I hate it when you move in such a way that makes me sit there and panic because shit, was that a ghoul?
Yeah, but that is. They almost seem to teleport sometimes. And there's still at least one out there looking for us, but...
And you are taking rads.
No. Oh, I accidentally told dog meat to go do something. I didn't know you actually whisper to him if you're trying to hide, so that's kind of neat. I don't really use the various ways you can interact with your companions as much as I should.
Was that a trap?
No.
At the door?
Oh, it was some can chimes. You can kind of hear some gunfire going off in the distance.
You're not alone. Here he comes.
Let's see.
You know, they really remind me of Schmiegel.
There we go. Take out the leg. And he's got some 10mm rounds.
Yay!
I really hate the lower stopping power of the 38 rounds, but you use what you've got. Eventually we'll be sitting there and swimming in ammo and trying to get rid of it, but at the moment I'm just happy to have something that works and I'm not bashing ghouls with a...
baton!
Yeah, or pistol whipping them.
Which gets kind of difficult.
Let's see. Research test tube. Let's see. I can... Yeah, there's a lot of them up here, but it takes... And they actually are fairly clever as far as finding you is concerned. My kingdom for some better sights.
Your kingdom also for a larger capacity magazine.
That too. But the good news is we've got the higher ground on them, so... And dog meat is also down there doing work.
He's on the clock. Don't you attack my dog.
And there's another one coming. So one more down. Yeah, just like your stereotypical zombies or, you know, anything like, they will sit there and just come running from, you know, all over once you start making a noise.
And to some degree they are similar to shambling zombies once they become feral.
Yeah. So I think that's all the ones in this immediate area. Pipe pistol.
38.
Alright. So this is, from the looks of it, somewhere that a bunch of raiders were hiding and kind of making their home slash, I don't know, toll station or something like, until the zombies got them.
You know, isn't that how every zombie movie starts?
Pretty much.
They were doing X, Y, or Z until the zombies got them.
Yeah, the only thing that could have been more stereotypically zombie-ish would have been if they'd been in a shopping mall or something. Like, what was it, Dawn of the Dead?
I don't even remember which one it was.
Yeah, the old George Romero movie.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. It's just, I don't remember even which one.
And that one was just kind of laying there on the ground.
And you have 3 coming for you. I suggest not being in a location where you can fall.
Yeah. Because they will knock you right off there. dog meat. Don't tell me you did it again.
He's drawing forth every possible... Dog meat, where are you?
Not my dog, guys. Or...
Nope, good dog.
Yeah, dog meat can take care of himself. Let's just make sure he's hasn't bitten off more than he can chew. Actually, literally. Blood packs are a quick healing item. I think they give about 50 hit points, so they're useful. Eventually, you just kind of stop picking them up because they
weigh something.
Yeah, they actually have weight where stim packs don't. And I know that the desk fan kleptomania looks kind of bizarre, but there is a purpose behind it.
Well, it ends up being necessary.
Ooh, cap stash. And 10mm rounds. Yeah, pretty much every weapon upgrade you can imagine involves screws. And desk fans are one of the best sources of those. Actually,
toy cars do a pretty good job, because I think those give you, like, either 2 or 4 screws.
Yeah, you can tell you're jumpy when your dog can sit there and give you a moment of slight panic. Battered clipboard. What's in here? Bit of a feral ghoul. Okay, there's one over here, but he's some distance away.
And he's not bothering you.
You can actually hear things moving through the, Actually, I think I hadn't picked up a shotgun, had I?
No, you hadn't, and you were kicking yourself because of it, because...
Yeah, I was like, I've got shotgun.
I have shells, but no weapon to use them in.
Get him, dog. So a lot of times you will actually, or, you know, just stand there and stare at him, whatever. But yeah, you can...
I think that you might have drawn some ghouls, honey.
It could be. But,
you chronically do that.
A lot of times, if you're stealthy enough, you'll actually find ghouls just kind of laying around in the streets or and such, and you can usually get at least 1 or 2 good shots off on them. Or you know,
you'll see them crouched over some dead human and or ghoul,
and
trying to eat them. But what's really interesting is that no ghoul ever really looks like it's been like chewed on. Of course, then again, how would you know? They
might use my sniper rifle. For what it's worth.
Oh, this...
Yeah, this is a terrible sniper rifle.
Yeah. This is... You know, that is such a terrible sniper rifle. It's fleeing from you.
I don't know. Maybe it kind of lost track of where I am.
Nope. Here it comes. It can see you.
Okay, I better favorite the pipe pistol.
Even if it is a piece of crap.
One
to your... Check your right.
I see him. Okay, dog meat's got that one. Or... Okay, dog meat, you were having some issues, buddy. There you go. Get him.
Yeah, this one's just not going down.
And sometimes they will miss, which is always hilarious.
Well, they launch themselves, and then they look like they're quapping, but they're quapping without quapping.
Yeah. I think that one just actually swung so hard that its arm fell off.
No, I think dog meat ripped its arm off.
I like that even better.
Yeah, because, you know, dog meat's badass.
Let's see, I came in... Actually, no, I haven't been in here.
That's the other nice thing, is the fact that if you use VATS on something that you think might be alive...
Yeah, it'll actually...
At least it'll register it if it is alive.
Okay. Thought I heard something. I guess I didn't.
It's probably dog meat.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of ways you can use VATS. It's really handy if you're actually just kind of moving through, because VATS will sometimes pick things up before you can.
Yeah, no matter what your perception is. I think somebody just dropped a nuke.
Or blew up a car.
Or blew up a car. Which a car is just like a nuke.
Yeah, about the same
really.
in the Fallout universe.
6 of one, half dozen of the other. I guess.
Yes. So somebody died on the John, I guess.
You know, I always feel kind of bad for the guys who died in the middle of taking a dump. I mean, you can't tell that it's a guy or if they're male or female or anything like that. So, you know.
I don't know. I mean,
well, no, when they're naked.
Yeah, but I don't know.
That skeleton was naked, so you can't tell if that individual was male or female.
Oh, you know, since the development team tends to think of everything, would it be possible that the guys who did this game actually sat there and created 2 different models for skeletons?
Well, you know, I think you'd have to be like a forensic anthropologist to have enough of a clue about skeletal differences and be able to sit there and look at skeletal, you know, remains and be like, oh yes, I can say with some certainty that this was
in fact a woman.
In fact, a woman, and so that's a thing. Yeah, I have to say that these perambulators, sorry.
And one was behind me.
Oh, you didn't check your 6.
Always check your 6. Very important.
Ironic that we were talking about toilets and checking your 6 now comes up.
Dog found... Whoops. Sorry about that, dog meat.
Friendly fire. See? It happens.
Just so. Ooh, suitcase.
If it happens in real life.
So the various skill magazines you can get, some of the other perks and such for lockpicking, will actually make it so that there is a wider range for a given difficulty of lock, which makes it a lot easier to pick locks. Although if it's too wide of a range, you're left kind of zeroing in on it.
That is kind of the funny thing, is that once you've hit like master or expert level and you're coming back to something that's like a novice level of ability, it's amazing how quickly it almost seems like it's ridiculously difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the fact that we can hear this ferocious firefight going on near us. And it's like, oh, yeah, no, they'll figure this out. Meanwhile, we've got important things to loot and to check for anything valuable or any additional ammo.
Or information. Because information is... Ooh, there's a register on the floor.
Is there?
Yeah, in the corner behind on the other side of the...
Oh, so there is. With lots of pre-war money hanging around it. If you listen really closely, you can also kind of hear what kind of weapons are being used. There's somebody over there.
Somebody's using a laser rifle.
Yeah, in power armor. But the unfortunate fact is that if we don't actually do some clearing here, what's going to end up happening is that we're going to end up...
just getting overwhelmed.
Did I do that?
Yes, you did.
Whoops.
You totally triggered, well, something. I'm not sure what exactly.
Hey, things just work out for me, okay?
You're a lucky bastard.
That could have just been one of those very obvious things of us getting blown to pieces. And then we would have to do this entire segment again.
Yes, that was... And I didn't set a timer.
That's okay. I took a note of the time.
Oh, well, it's a good thing one of us did, because... Seems today that I'm just a little more. I'm trolling Facebook.
Sweet.
Okay.
Ah.
But yeah, those guys have got laser guns and what look like power armor, so they'll be fine. They could probably actually literally punch those ghouls to death.
Look in the corner of that small room over there again. Not that one, the one that you were just in. Okay. Thought I saw something worthwhile.
Nope, just a broom.
It was just a broom.
I'm kind of surprised I'm not stumbling over more.
Ghouls?
Yeah, thought there more of them would be up here. Potted meat, always a suspicious thing.
Never eat the potted meat.
But steal all the carrots you can.
Well, carrots are useful.
Yeah, they actually have a toll schedule here for what they're going to charge people to use this to pass through here. Which, actually, as far as raiders go, charging tolls and having a set rate is actually downright civil.
Well, I mean, it's not that different from the band of...
Seriously, dog meat is like a furry missile.
Right now we have a cat sitting in front of the television, so...
A very large cat.
Yeah. Who's not finished growing yet.
Yes, boy. Yes, you found something. Now get off of it so I can pick the lock.
He is so damn proud of himself, isn't he?
Dog meat? Sometimes you're kind of a jerk.
Well, that's dog meat for you.
Nice.
So if I wanted, I could have a full set of Raider armor from here, but honestly, Raider armor is kind of crap. I mean, it might technically be a little bit better than what we're wearing, but it's also not worth it to piecemeal a set together. Now, if I recall, there's a trap set up around here.
I think it's in the back room.
Dog meat, don't give me a heart attack like that. I thought there was a ghoul coming to get me.
No, this one doesn't have a back room.
Let's see. What do you see, boy?
It's at the end there, I think. Along the wall.
Yeah.
If it's there at all. It might not be in this one.
You know why I'm sitting here trying to find a landmine? That goes back to the conversation we were having earlier today.
Which one?
About the event we went to where somebody was telling an inspirational story from their time in the army.
Oh, yeah.
And it was supposed to be an inspirational story.
I don't know how inspirational it is. So there we were.
Where they were training somewhere and somebody lost a grenade in the course of training.
And it was dark outside. We sat there and were like, gosh darn it, we're going to find it.
Yeah, so they decided in the middle of the night to go, and this guy, who was, I think, the commander of that unit at the time, called Hands Across America to search for this grenade. Said he wasn't going to tell his soldiers to do something he wasn't going to do.
So he joined them.
And he found that grenade, all right.
With his foot.
That's it.
And which it blew off.
Yeah. We're still not sure what the moral of that story was supposed to be. I think, he didn't explicitly say that what he was trying to get to us, to communicate to us, was don't go looking for grenades in the dark.
Well, that's what I thought. I'm like, is that what we're supposed to take away from it? Because
it's a pretty good moral for a story. Don't use
your feet to look for grenades. Actually, to some degree, what I'm really kind of baffled at is how did he manage to kick it and pull the pin?
Oh, that's a good point. Usually they're supposed to be a little bit more stable than that.
I mean, unless it was like caught on a stick, and he punted it, or I mean, actually, there's a whole lot of wiggle room with that. Was that a flip lighter?
Might have been.
Left side.
Nope, just a piece of garbage. Okay. Well, now the firing seems to have died down. I guess we can go and deal with this.
Hello, we're here to help.
Yeah, this ghoul siege. Okay, shotgun.
You have 2 of those now.
Oh, I just took the rounds that time.
Oh, okay.
But if I recall, yeah, there's
more mines.
Yep, that one's actually hidden in the
Rubble.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, why don't I just, send up a flag and let everybody around know what I was up to?
Well, the thing is they might actually think that you're dead now.
True.
Anytime one of those goes off, they can assume that one of your party is now dead.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop a stim pack before we get into this. So we've got some heavily armed people out front of the... So here's what we'll do. We'll just sit there and...
Shoot.
Yeah, I'm helping here.
You're helping people who have laser rifles with a pipe pistol.
Okay, I didn't say I was giving them a lot of help.
Well, you're trying to. And something, you got dog meat, so that's like, directing their attention.
Oh, that's not good.
The one... One just, like, literally went through you. It's kind of unnerving, the fact that they sound like they're horfing.
Yeah.
Or about to vomit. And here comes another one.
Yeah, while we're in slow motion beating up his friend.
He apparently takes umbrage to that. Seriously.
Ooh, Stalker. So ghouls and a lot of things actually come in various, I guess, I don't know what you call them, flavors?
I think you would call them designations.
Yeah, different tiers of difficulty. A Stalker is actually a... Yes, I'm sure you found something, dog. Is actually about a good tier above what we've been dealing with. It pretty much goes regular feral ghoul,
Ghoul stalker or ghoul roamer stalker.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we're in a bit of trouble.
Oh. You just shot a ghoul in the ass. And it's a nice little addition that you sit there and you have, going and taking on rads.
From the ghouls hitting you.
From the ghouls hitting you. Not to mention, when you take a lot of damage, you get to the point where you sit there and you can hear your heartbeat.
Yeah. Well, that was a little bit of substantial bit of action. Not talking to you, dog. I'm trying to loot this body. That was a little bit closer than I would have liked.
I think that's always a little bit closer than we would have liked.
So, priorities here.
Yeah, I'll get to helping you in a minute. Or talking to you in a minute. I'm gonna go and
loot all these bodies.
Loot some corpses. And,
replenish my health.
Yeah, that too.
I don't know if a better weapon would have made this a bit more doable or not.
I would say probably.
Let's see. Ooh.
I would say that quite definitely having a better vehicle of murder would have helped.
Flip lighter. Yeah, there's actually a fair number of corpses around here. You don't realize it until afterwards just how many there were. I suppose at this point I can probably stop being terribly shy with my 10mm since I've picked up a good number.
Huh.
I could use Brotherhood Fatigues. That would be better armor, but I just don't like the look of it.
Well, and, you know, Archer isn't going to wear...
Somebody else's uniform.
Well, it would have to be pretty dapper.
I'll say.
I guess you'd have to be pretty damn dapper in order for him to be willing to wear such a thing.
Another uniform. So, okay, we've got a level. Let's see. I mean, honestly, there's just so many options early on in the game. I've got to get this one at some point. Party boy. Let's see. I'll get another point in Lady Killer sometime soon. Yeah, seriously, just so many choices. I can't upgrade that. I've already upgraded some other ones. You know what? There are a good number of checks coming up, so I think I will put another point into Charisma.
Yeah, you know.
Gotta be charming. And anything you can talk your way out of.
Hi. We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
Oh my god, it's Buzz Lightyear.
Pest exterminator. I heard you had a feral problem.
Evading my questions is a surefire way of getting yourself ejected from the compound. Are you from a local settlement?
We could press him to see about what's up with the questions. Why not?
Do all these questions really matter? After all, I help you fight those ferals.
This would be much easier for both of us if you'd cooperate. Now, where are you from?
Don't think I like you, Dance.
I'm from Vault 111.
You're a vault dweller? Most people wouldn't admit to such a thing. I appreciate your honesty. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in...
It's because it's the Commonwealth. Isn't that really how it is pretty much everywhere?
Well, I think this choice is obvious. We have to at least try to get some cash out of this.
That all depends. How much are you paying?
We need allies, not opportunistic mercenaries. I have no inclination to pay for your services.
I want to help, but I don't like the secrecy. Who are you, really?
Very well. I'm Paladin Dance, Brotherhood of Steel. Over there is Scribe Halen and Knight Reese. We're on recon duty, but I'm down a man and our supplies are running low. I've been trying to send a distress call to my superiors, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
Sir, if I may.
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower on the roof of the police station, but I'm afraid it just isn't enough. What we need is something that will boost the signal.
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology we need. The deep-range transmitter. We infiltrate the facility, secure the transmitter, and bring it back here.
You know, this really does feel like something that ISIS would be up to.
Brotherhood of Steel a hand?
Oh, if you're looking for a covert mission to retrieve some kind of technology that'll have benefits for us because of all the tech and equipment we can grab on the way,
It's a good
sure.
plan, if we make it back.
I can assure you that I wouldn't undertake this mission unless I had confidence in your abilities.
You don't even know me.
I didn't.
Take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're on your feet, I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
I'm on it.
All right, civilian. It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
Did you grab the stim packs?
Let's go.
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm coming.
But hey, we've just been invited to help ourselves to anything in the police station, so winning. Excuse me. Get away from my
Why
stim
are you
packs.
stepping on my stim packs?
Don't think we're friends. You're in my way.
I love how they all step in front of the doors and just like, yeah, we're gonna... It's the third time you checked those two.
I know. compulsive.
It is a compulsive habit on this game to sit there and be like, ooh, did I miss something?
What? It's a corpse looting game.
Goodies?
So you gonna patch me up or what?
I don't know. Your prognosis looks pretty grim.
Those two are totally doing it.
Take you out back and shoot you.
Yeah, that's pillow talk.
Just quit squirming so I can get these bandages on.
Oh my.
Kinky.
Well, before we do any more exploring, we'll go ahead and do